My name is Oreen Askew. I'm a 29-year-old entrepreneur. I grew up on the Squamish Nation Reserve, and this is a day in my life. This is going to be a busy day. I've got to meet up with my business coaches, and I've got a gig at Speakeasy tonight, but I got to get my hair done. I've been going to the same place to get my hair braided for the last 10 years, and I'm not going anywhere else to do it.
How is it going?
Good. I've known Sandra for about 10 years.
I would say 12 years.
It's hard to find somebody on the North Shore, especially, well, being black and having to manage people that can manage my hair.
The curly hair.
Well, I'm half Squamish and half black. My dad's from Gary, Indiana in the US, and my mom's from the Squamish Nation. We come from a musical background. Like, my brother is a rapper in the Lower Mainland, and my grandma plays the piano at the church. So she used to be in an R&B group called the Rosettes too, back in the 60s. So, and they actually, my dad grew up around the corner from the Jacksons in Gary, Indiana. I've been to their house before, actually, the little shack that they all grew up in. I feel more connected to my native side because I do live on the reserve, and I'm involved with a bunch of events and with the youth on a reserve and within the nation. So I feel more connected to my native side, but it's funny because I don't look native at all. I whip out my status card quite a bit, just for proof. Growing up on the reserve, being mixed was kind of hard, just because you look different. They call us Blindians on the reserve. It's better than the N-word, for sure. When I walk into the malls in Park Royal and stuff, that's in West Van, the mall, I get stared at a lot. I think it's just because they don't see that many black people in North or West Vancouver, so they're like, wow.
And you're tall.
Yeah, I'm 6'1", and you know, it's something that they don't see every day, so they're like, wow, like almost like an alien.
There you go. Hey, Oreen, so it's nice seeing you again.
Now I gotta go meet with my business coaches. I meet up with my coaches every couple of weeks just to check in, get some advice.
Oreen was one of the students who took the Aboriginal Best Business Entrepreneurship Skills Training Program. Oreen was one of the few right away who stopped and asked and said she needed help working on certain sections. And we wrote a really successful grant application, and she got some startup money to launch her business, to buy some equipment and do some marketing.
So I was wondering how we could put together my promotional package. My mobile DJing service is like the base of my business, but what I want to do is get into more motivational speaking, more role modeling. Me growing up, I never really saw First Nations people or black people in the mainstream, like a mainstream DJ, something that I could relate to. And that's what I want to do for these kids. I want them to look on TV or look up and see somebody actually being successful in that particular industry. Well, since I was 13, I really wanted to be a DJ, and it's been in the works, like a business idea I've had for maybe about 5 or 6 years. And I've worked for mobile companies. Like, I've done my research about it. I've worked for companies. I've gone to radio school. You know, I've taken business classes and things like that. So I've made mixes since I was 13 for my friends. Originally, this BPM is only 116, so I'd have to turn it up 4 notches to get to 120, because that's how you beat match. So this is for beat matching here, and then stopping the record. This is what I saved from the fire that happened at my place about 3 months ago. I'm staying at my sister's now. Actually, it was really scary. I was sleeping and I woke up to flames and smoke, and I only had about 2 minutes to get out of my house. I was the only one home. So this is what I grabbed. This is my livelihood. This is what I make money with. This is what I gig with every weekend, or if I'm booked at a party or a fundraiser. This is it right here. And this is about $3,000 worth of gear. So. So my ultimate goal is to travel to other reserves across Canada and give talks about just motivating the youth to follow their dreams. You can be honest, you can have integrity, and that will get you far. And people see that, and they see that positive energy, and they just want to work with you, and it gets better and better. So just keep going, keep striving for your goals. I'm a Marine Askew, and that's been a day in my life.